सैयारा बॉक्स ऑफिस पे रिलीज हो चुकी है, लोग अपनी छाती पीट पीट के रो रहे हैं. लॉट ऑफ क्रिंज वीडियोस आर सर्कुलेटिंग अराउंड ऑन सोशल मीडिया, बट शुड यू जज अ बुक बाय इट्स कवर? आज बात करेंगे हम सैयारा की इन नॉट सो हार्श, सो जॉइन मी एज वी अनपैक दिस मूवी.
Bounce up on a Tuesday night. Straight as home like a neon fight. Got a story but I keep it tight. Not so harsh, not so right.
So on popular demand, मैंने ये गोली सीने पे खा ली है. Actually going into this movie, I really did not have any expectations because I presume ये इस movie का TG मैं नहीं हूँ. When this movie was coming out, I did not think कि ये कोई बहुत amazing movie आ रही है or this is something I definitely need to catch. But as you know, social media blows up and you start hearing from everyone and the reels that have been shared with me for this movie, वो देख के even I was like कि ऐसा क्या दिखा दिया भाई. Like we've seen some hardcore content before, but यहाँ पे तो लोग मतलब रो रहे हैं, लोग faint हो गए हैं and all sorts of nonsense is happening. I might not be the right audience for this, but there is obviously a very big audience for this and यही curiosity लेके मैं movie के अंदर गया हूँ and I am kind of surprised to say that it is not a bad movie. Before you keyboard warriors kind of jump on your screens and start hating me, let me just kind of clarify, this is definitely not the best movie ever made. But what I went in expecting from the kind of reaction I'm seeing on social media, उससे मुझे कुछ काफी different देखने को मिला. ये movie competently बनी है. The lead actors Ahaan Panday and Aneet Padda, I'm sorry if I'm getting their names wrong, but yeah, इनकी debut movies हैं and they've given for their first movie, I think they've done a really good job. They really understood their work. They really understood what they had to bring to this role. Initially, जब मैंने maybe main hero को देखा था, I thought maybe he's coming across, and this is the very first scene, as slightly plastic. But over time, yeah, like he really showed his acting chops and he delivered a decent performance. I mean, for his first performance, I think this was not a bad start at all. The music for the movie is also top notch. I think there will be a lot of tracks that maybe stay with you. या फिर at least मेरे को पता है Indian masses में the kind of music that prevails, ये there will definitely be some songs that stick with the audience for a really long time. And all in all, the story kind of surprised me. क्योंकि मैं expect कर रहा था a easy crash grab and a lot of cliche after cliche after cliche while the story was kind of going. But to my surprise, and obviously for a movie like this, even though there were a lot of cliches, there were a lot of moments in the story that actually kind of made the emotional angle quite interesting. Obviously, there are still some performances. I think there is one villain, आप उसको देखोगे तो you'll be like, why does this guy not know how to act? How is he on the screen? But at the end of the day, you just bear with it because in some shape or form, the story does grip you. This is at the end of the day a story and this has almost become like a genre within Indian cinema जहाँ पे एक तरफा प्यार and देवदास and मतलब all these kind of stories जो एक बहुत ही strong emotional core से आती हैं, especially about grief and about loss. And then again it kind of links back to talent and where talent finds inspiration from. So this is definitely set in that genre, but I'm really glad that it avoided a lot of cliches that a lot of other movies kind of get stuck with. ये movie box office पे 105 करोड़ सिर्फ 4 दिन में कमा चुकी है, leaving behind even the likes of Superman by James Gunn and a lot of other movies that are actually in the theaters right now. So this has definitely been one of those sleeper hits जिनको audiences have lapped up, they're loving it. If you are in a very happy relationship, if you have a very wholesome family, if you think this is like a family movie that you're planning to go for, maybe आपको उतना ज़्यादा मज़ा नहीं आएगा. But at some point of our lives, I think this is especially true for guys, we have been through heartbreak, we have been through a puppy love का scenario. There will be something that kind of sticks with you or resonates with you कि you have maybe gone through something similar or you have felt some emotions that this movie really tries to kind of, convey or capture. The biggest take point that you will kind of see that is kind of driving this overall story and the overall narrative जो हमारे characters को in some shape or form उनको form करता है and even gives the main hero his overall arc is his passion for music. He wants to be famous, he wants to be known by everyone, he wants to be rich, he wants it all, and then he comes across the female protagonist which is played excellently by Aneet Padda and उनकी performance भी देख के काफी मजा आया because it was very subdued. She could have kind of gone overboard in a lot of scenarios. You could see that she had that restraint, she had some control over her acting, and this being her first movie, I think it was a solid entry for her. At the end of the day, this movie is directed by Mohit Suri, so there are some things that you can obviously expect with the movies that he kind of puts out. There is going to be great music. There will definitely be some parallels that you can draw to Ashiki, but I feel all in all, this movie kind of rounds up the entire plot much better. थोड़ा सा रिफ्रेशिंग लगा मेरे को एक पार्ट देके, बट मैं उसके बारे में बात नहीं करूंगा, वो थोड़ा स्पॉइलर हो जाएगा. एंड आई थिंक द वन मेजर रीजन व्हाई दिस मूवी इज गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ हेट इज नॉट एक्चुअली ड्यू टू द कास्ट और द मूवी इन इटसेल्फ. इट्स एक्चुअली द ऑडियंस एंड देयर रिएक्शंस जो बहुत क्रिंज है इन अ वे. आप लोग थिएटर में आ रहे हो, आप लोगों का व्यूइंग एक्सपीरियंस खराब कर रहे हो, यू आर शाउटिंग, यू आर स्क्रीमिंग, यू आर क्रिएटिंग अ ruckus because you felt very emotionally about the movie. I'm sorry, grow up and deal with your emotions like grown ups. This is why I think this is also getting a lot of negative PR, but I feel the movie in itself is competently made. It is definitely not a bad movie. If you know this genre is something that you enjoy, I feel this can definitely be a very good movie that you can go out with maybe a friend or maybe your partner and watch, because at the end of the day, the overall drama that is surrounding this musical is quite interesting. It does not go the routes that you will think it will. There will definitely be some turns and twists that will keep you on your toes. So let us know in the comment section below. First and foremost, लोग ऐसी cringe videos क्यों बना रहे हैं, ऐसे reactions इतने ज़्यादा capacity में क्यों मिल रहे हैं? And let me know if you guys have already seen the movie, what you guys thought of the movie, which part stuck with you, what did you like, what did you not like, get the conversation going. And lastly guys, if you like these reviews, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow and it lets me coming back with more such content for you. In the meanwhile, I've been Harsh and I'm going to catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.
Life is normal, ain't no shortcut. Not so harsh, just not yet.